guys enjoyed Heather, please give it up for my girl Heather. That's my little girl. And wasn't it crazy? Wasn't it crazy, man? When they started pulling off that water and everybody was like drinking water from a little cap, right? And it's like, this is not enough. And so they started pouring water. But the craziest thing is when everybody started throwing that water around, man, it was not a dry place in this house. It was crazy. I was looking at people that were working here. They was like, I ain't cleaning that up. I ain't cleaning that up. And it was crazy because if you could see from one point, it literally looked like a waterfall because it was mist going everywhere and it was just not a dry place in the building. And that's pretty much how the grace of God is. How many of you guys are so glad that God has drenched you with His grace? Make some noise! John talks about the grace of God where he says, behold what manner of love that the Father has drenched us with His grace. And that's why we're called the sons of God. The world doesn't know us, but God knows us because He's the one that's drenched us. And we hope that we'll see Him one day. And those that have that hope, what they do with that grace is what it's all about. They go on to the next level. And sometimes that next level is after you're drenched with God's grace. You help me out. You drip dry. Help me preach this message. Come on. You one more time over on this side. You help. After you've been drenched with God's grace, then you begin to drip dry. Now you say, what do you mean begin to drip dry? I love this grace, man. I love this grace. I want to play in the grace. I want to enjoy the grace all day long, and it's a great place to be. But the same God who presents Himself as a water that overflows, that can't be stopped, He also presents Himself as a fire that cannot be quenched. In fact, the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5:19, it says, quench not the spirit. Wait a minute, to quench something means to put out the fire. And I thought that God's grace came to take over the dry spots and the hot spots in my life and to cool me off. Yes, it does. But after God's grace comes, then He takes you to the next level. And if you're not careful, you'll want to stay back here.